Countdown.
Tahniah. Siaran langsung ini dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber Malaysia. Sebuah inisiatif e-didik Malaysia dan Kelab Guru Malaysia. Tumpukan perhatian anda. Siaran langsung akan bermula sebentar lagi. Link sijil akan diberikan di hujung siaran ini. Pastikan diisi dalam tempoh yang ditetapkan. Terima kasih.
Dan para pelajar yang saya kasihi sekalian. Selamat datang sekali lagi ke Pusat Tuisyen Akademi YouTuber, usaha sama e-didik Malaysia dan Kelab Guru Malaysia. Bermula percuma, selamanya percuma. Bagi mendapatkan keberkatan pada kelas kita malam ini, marilah kita membaca umul kitab Al-Fatihah bagi yang Muslim dan berdoa bagi yang bukan Muslim dengan cara masing-masing. Baik, apa khabar semua? Diharapkan semua sihat, bersemangat dan bersedia meneruskan kelas kita pada malam ini. Saya Cikgu Wawazat daripada Kolej Matrikulasi Pahang selaku moderator dalam kelas tuisyen online percuma bagi biologi pra-universiti pada malam ini. Dan ini merupakan kelas kali ke-7 bagi channel Cikgu FATHIAH66. Jadi, kita bersiaran secara langsung daripada channel beliau. Siapa yang belum subscribe channel Cikgu FATHIAH66, sila tekan butang subscribe di bawah sebagai tanda sokongan kepada beliau. Nama penuh beliau adalah Fathiah binti Mansur daripada Pusat Tuisyen Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Sedang Selangor. Dan kita akan belajar topik apa malam ini? Okey, topiknya adalah Mechanism of Action for Hormones. Okey, di mana kelas kita pada malam ini akan berlangsung selama 1 jam dan bersama kita di konti pada malam ini, kita tak dapat bersiaran bersama Cikgu Faizah iaitu Ketua Panitia Subjek Biologi kita kerana beliau tak sihat akibat adalah kita doakan beliau sekeluarga secepat sembuh dan kita juga ada selain pada Cikgu Fathiah kita juga ada control host kita iaitu Cikgu Nur Naini. Cikgu Nur Naini. Dan kita ada jemputan khas pada malam ini menggantikan Cikgu Fathiah iaitu Cikgu Su daripada Pusat Tuisyen Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Sri Sedang Selangor. So ni sekali dengan Cikgu Fathiah lah, satu sekolah ni kan?
Ya.
So sebelum kita teruskan kelas kita pada malam ini, saya nak ingatkan para penonton dan juga para pelajar sila gunakan bahasa yang sopan dan juga gambar profil yang sesuai untuk tontonan ini. Dan saya yakin semua mesti menunjukkan disiplin yang terbaik. Okey, saya nak ingatkan di sini selain daripada anda para pelajar sekalian perlu menumpukan kepada isi pembelajaran kita pada malam ini. Saya nak ingatkan juga selain daripada itu, anda juga kena take note pasal link sijil e-didik di akhir kelas yang kita akan berikan dan juga kod yang empat nombor iaitu kod yang mesti anda gabungkan so that anda boleh redeem merchandise ataupun hadiah-hadiah yang kita offer yang kita bagi reward kepada para pelajar. Okey, dan saya akan release first code sebentar lagi. So sila fokus pada isi pelajaran yang akan disampaikan oleh Cikgu Fathiah So sebelum saya serahkan kepada Cikgu Fathiah, saya nak beri kod yang pertama iaitu nombor 7. Nombor 7. Boleh? Okey, so jom kita serahkan kelas kepada Cikgu Fathiah. Dipersilakan.
Assalamualaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I already open my mic Assalamualaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Very good evening to all my beloved students outside there. Also all the teachers together if join our class this evening. Thank you very much for joining my class. Thank you very much Cikgu Wahida as my moderator for the our tuition class this evening. Also Cikgu Naini, hi Cikgu Naini, hi Cikgu Wahida. And we have very special guest lah, Cikgu Su, Cikgu Suryati binti Muhammad from PTE SMK Seri Sedang, same school with me. She teach physics for Form 6. Before I start my class, let we get a brief introduction about myself and also the biology team. Biology team for Pusat Tuisyen AYU. Okay, my name is FATHIAH binti Mansur. I'm teaching at PTE SMK Seri Sedang Selangor. Start 2010 until now. Teaching experience about 29 years. 20 years teach for Form 6. My channel is FATHIAH, Cikgu FATHIAH66. Please visit my channel, YouTube channel to get the recent video lah that I share. Now we go to this is the profile of Cikgu Nur Faiza. This evening she cannot join because not feeling well. She teach at College Matrikulasi Negeri Sembilan. Teaching experience about 25 years. 10 years teach in College Matrikulasi Negeri Sembilan. Her channel is Cikgu Faiza. Please visit Cikgu Faiza channel to get the recent videos for that she already upload. Then we have here in team biology Cikgu Naini Harun from Pusat Tuisyen AYU SMK Sultan Sulaiman Kuala Terengganu. Hi Cikgu Naini. Teaching experience about 23 years. Teach biology for 17 years. Channel Cikgu Naini is Cikgu Nur Naini HR. Please visit her channel to get the recent video lah from Cikgu Naini. This is now we go to Cikgu Wahida binti Zakaria. Cikgu Wahida, hi. She is the what we call the newest lah, youngest lah in our team biology. Cikgu Wahida binti Zakaria teach at College Matrikulasi Pahang. Teaching experience biology about 11 years. Her channel is Oh My Biology by Miss Wawa. Please visit Cikgu Wawa channel. Okay, beside the biology channel, we have also the mathematics T channel lead by teacher Im, teacher Aileen and also Cikgu Zana for mathematics M. Cikgu teacher Aileen and teacher Im teach mathematics T. Also we have team Kimia Prayu. Their tuition class is every Sunday on at 3:30 p.m. So the chemistry Prayu team member is led by Cikgu Shanun. Also here in this team is Cikgu, what we call it here, Cikgu Mawa. Cikgu Mawa and also Cikgu Aileen. Cikgu apa? Lupa saya. Cikgu
Kong.
Cikgu Kong and also from Cikgu Mawa, Cikgu Kong. Another one is Cikgu from PTE Kelang tu. Sorry lah, I terlupa pula. Okay, we have here also here we have the team from Prinsip Account, lead by Madam Fizi. Also in this team is Cikgu Yati, Cikgu Lee and Cikgu Yi. For other subject STPM, we have pengajian AM, Cikgu Agila, Muad, Madam apa nama dia, and pengajian perniagaan and prinsip account. Also this is the what we call the website for the academy YouTuber. So the student, you can visit this website to get the what we call the new the recent or new tuition AYU academy YouTuber. Okay, so we can start our tuition class tuition for today. The topic is mechanism action of steroid and non-steroid hormone. So in this diagram, the first one is the steroid hormone. Second one is non-steroid hormone. Before we go the mechanism action of steroid and non-steroid hormone, better we what we call learn what is the meaning of hormone and type of hormone. Okay, before we proceed this class, let we check the learning outcome for STPM. So the learning outcome is explain the mechanism action of steroid and non-steroid hormone. Okay, what is the hormone? Hormone is the chemical messenger that regulate many physiological process. Okay, actually the hormone word is derived from the Greek word meaning to excite, untuk merangsang or stimulate. In English is stimulate. Hormone can excite or stimulate changes in specific tissue. Okay, the physiological role of hormone. So in this diagram, you can observe or view here. This is mentioned about the growth hormone. The growth hormone is to develop the growth of the example here is muscle growth, growth of the organ, growth of the bone. So beside that, hormone also coordinate metabolic reproductive activity and also complement in the nervous function to control the hemostasis in our body. Okay. Both animal and plant also have hormone. Not just animal has hormone. Plant also have hormone. Maybe next week we will go to what we call discuss about the plant hormone. Okay, animal for the animal hormone are produced by specific endocrine gland. But for plant, it doesn't have a special gland. It actually just a group of young cell. All right. Animal hormone are transported by blood, whereas for the plant, actually it is very seldom transported by xylem or phloem. Usually by diffusion. Okay. So the chemical coordination make use the chemical, usually hormone, to streamline the signal process in response to stimuli from the environment. So in here, you can observe from the endocrine gland. So hormone will for animal, it is transported in the blood and then go to the target cell. Okay. Hormone are typically transported by the blood for the animal, produce a characteristic response for after they bind to specific receptor on target cell. So the cell is influenced by particular hormone. Target cell maybe is another endocrine gland or entire different type of organ such as bone or kidney. Just now teacher cikgu already show about the target cell kan, the bone and kidney. Target cell may be located far from the endocrine gland. Example, the vertebrate thyroid gland secrete hormone that stimulate metabolism in tissue throughout the body. Okay, let we check the physical properties of hormone. Hormone are produced by endocrine gland for animal, which are ductless. And then very little produced, but effect can be great. The hormone is released directly into the blood capillaries and circulated throughout the body. That is the physical properties. The chemical properties of hormone. The hormone may be steroid or act like steroid, or amino acid, derivative or peptide. So either steroid, act like steroid, considered as steroid hormone, or amino acid, or we call as peptide hormone. Chemical properties of hormone. Number 2, act as a target organ or cell. So hormone will act just on the target organ. The cell must have specific receptor for the hormone. So in the target organ, cell or organ, it has a specific receptor to kita kata apa, recognize the hormone. Alright. What is the steroid and non-steroid hormone? Steroid hormone including thyroxine, which are steroid-like hormone. So it can enter cell easily and interact with the DNA of the cell to induce protein synthesis. Thyroxine also a steroid hormone. Another steroid hormone is progesterone, estrogen. Later, Cikgu will show you type of the steroid and non-steroid hormone. Just we go a brief for the chemical properties of hormone. For the non-steroid hormone, interact with enzyme for the membrane to bring certain effect. So it just interact membrane. Okay. This is the endocrine gland. So if you check here, I cannot make it bigger. So it has, so the endocrine gland, we have testes, ovary, pancreas, adrenal gland, thymus gland, parathyroid gland, thyroid gland, hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and pineal gland. Almost 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 endocrine gland. So Cikgu have a problem here. I cannot view my slideshow. So I have to watch from the monitor. Alright. So this is I cannot view from my laptop, so I cannot make it bigger. I have a problem. I don't know why. Later, so I just give a brief. So from 10, the endocrine gland, so it will produce hormone. So Cikgu akan, okay, example here lah. Cikgu give example here. Endocrine gland, anterior pituitary. For STPM, do you have to remember all the name of the hormone? Sure or not sure? Actually, there are objective question. Start 2015. So the student have to can remember what is the steroid hormone and non-steroid hormone, because they give the objective question to classify. So example here, hormone that secreted by anterior pituitary is growth hormone. Okay, target tissue general lah in other part of our body, prolactin, mammary gland, melanocyte stimulating hormone, MSH. So target tissue is pigment cell, pigment cell in the skin. Okay, thyroid stimulating hormone, TSH, stimulate secretion in the thyroid hormone, help regulate the bone remodeling. Okay, just kita kata apa, just kita kata ringkas je, because actually the student cannot kita kata no need to memorize all the hormone, but you must know which one is steroid hormone and non-steroid hormone. Okay, so this diagram show the anterior lobe of the pituitary gland that secreted the hormone. Just now you see in the table kan. Okay, MSH, target cell is pigment cell in the skin. So stimulate melanin. Melanin is that give you color of your skin. If more melanin, meaning your skin will be darker lah. But the person that have a darker skin actually is very good lah, because they can protect from the sun. Will not easily get the cancer, skin cancer. If more melanin. Okay, prolactin, anterior pituitary also produce prolactin. That target cell is mammary gland. So action here is to produce milk. Just give a brief. And then here you can check the ovary, testis, endocrine gland. So produce estrogen, progesterone. So this is very popular: estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, epinephrine, from the adrenal medulla above of your kidney. Pancreas produce glucagon and insulin. So insulin and glucagon is non-steroid hormone. Okay, type of hormone. Based on its mechanism of action, steroid and steroid-like hormone. Okay, example: estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, cortisol, aldosterone, and adrenal corticoid. Thyroxine act like steroid hormone. So consider as the steroid hormone. Okay, for the non-steroid hormone or peptide hormone, for STPM, sometimes in the exam, they use the term peptide hormone. But in the syllabus mention non-steroid hormone. So example, glucagon. So you have to remember this type of hormone, because biasanya lah, usually came just one question. So the student must remember lah, glucagon, ADH, oxytocin, thyrotropic releasing hormone, insulin, somatotropin, prolactin, FSH, LH, thyrotropic hormone, peptide, protein, glycoprotein, amino acid, derivative, epinephrine, and or adrenaline. So in the question, sometimes they use the term of epinephrine or adrenaline. So student must remember, because maybe can come out in the objective question lah. Okay, mechanism of action of steroid hormone. Okay, steroid hormone, for example, estrogen and progesterone. They very popular lah, estrogen and progesterone, secreted by endocrine gland, affect their target cell. Okay, via gene activation. You must student must remember, mechanism action of steroid hormone. It affect the target cell via gene activation. Okay, before we take rest, teacher will show you the video. Hopefully can work the video, how the mechanism of action of steroid hormone. So you have to remember steroid hormone. Later we will learn one by one, step by step. Steroid hormone, it has protein carrier from the blood plasma, so it will enter the membrane plasma, and it will combine with the protein receptor, and then the complex of protein receptor and the hormone will enter the nucleus. Hopefully can work. Okay, steroid hormone enter the membrane plasma, combine. Okay, combine with the protein receptor. So we known as protein receptor complex. So it will move to the nucleus, and then it will bind with the DNA, and then what happen? The DNA will produce messenger RNA. So the process we call as transcription, transcribe. So what happen to the messenger RNA? It will move out from the nucleus, go to the cytoplasm of the nucleus, nucleoplasm, and then it will bind to the ribosome. So when binding with the ribosome, mRNA binding with the ribosome, so this one we call as translation, process for translation to produce protein. So this is the mechanism action of steroid hormone. Okay. So the steroid hormone is the lipid soluble, lipid soluble, So it can diffuse through the phospholipid layer of the plasma membrane and enter into the target cell. So steroid hormone bind to a specific receptor protein molecule in the cytoplasm of the target cell. So we go step by step. So why the steroid hormone can enter the target cell? Because it is the lipid soluble hormone. So if you remember in your semester 1, that the plasma membrane, it is a lipid kan, phospholipid, bilayer kan. So it can diffuse. Perkataan diffuse you have to remember, diffuse through the phospholipid. Okay, after diffuse to the cytoplasm of the cell, steroid hormone will bind to the specific receptor protein. Specific receptor protein. You must mention specific receptor protein in the cytoplasm of the target cell. You must mention cytoplasm of the target cell. And then the hormone receptor complex, after bind with the receptor protein of the target cell, this complex known as hormone receptor complex, it will move through the nucleus pore and enter the nucleus. So the hormone receptor complex bind to a specific regulatory site on DNA. So after enter the nucleus, hormone receptor complex will bind to the specific regulatory site on DNA. So the binding leads to activation of specific gene. So that's why we call as gene activation for the steroid hormone. And induced transcription. So just now teacher mentioned when the hormone receptor complex bind with the DNA, so it will order the DNA of the target cell to do the transcription. What is the transcription? It will produce messenger RNA. Okay, so what happened to the messenger RNA? So messenger RNA will move out. After produce messenger RNA, it will move out through the nuclear pore, from the nucleus to the cytoplasm. So what happened there in the cytoplasm? So the messenger ni patutnya kecil cikgu tersilap ni. So the large and small ribosomal subunit in the cytoplasm RNA to form a
patutnya kecil cikgu tersilap ni.
Sepatutnya sorry. Cikgu tak boleh
ribosomal subunit in the cytoplasm.
Suaranya berulang. Form functional ribosome. So translation occur. When the messenger RNA will coding by the anticodon, tRNA. So translation. So you will learn this process of protein synthesis when you in the semester 3. So translation occur and polypeptide chain are synthesized. Okay, polypeptide chain can fold or coil to form the specific protein of enzyme. So this produce the effect for the physiological response to the steroid hormone. So example, the steroid hormone is estrogen. So it can stimulate. For what is the estrogen? Steroid estrogen. Kita kata physiological function of estrogen stimulate the repair and thickening of the endometrium. Okay.
Summary kan?
Sikit lagi lah kot. So
untuk steroid hormon Okay.
Mechanism. Just I want to show. Just now teacher just show very small kan. I just focus for the kita kata apa? The explanation kan. So this is the bigger diagram mechanism of steroid hormone. So number 1, so how many step hormone molecule pass through the plasma membrane. Number 2, hormone move through cytosol. Hormone pass through the nuclear envelope and bind with the receptor in the nucleus. And then activated receptor is transcription factor that bind and activate for that processes the specific gene. Number 5, specific protein are synthesized. And then protein alter the cell processes. So number 1, hormone molecule pass to the plasma membrane. Number 2, hormone move to the cytosol. For when the hormone enter the cell, your target cell, it will bind to the protein receptor and then go to the nucleus. And then from the nucleus, it will bind to the DNA. So DNA will do the process of transcription to produce messenger RNA. And then when produce messenger RNA, so this is the messenger RNA. Messenger RNA will go out from the nucleoplasm, nucleopore, and then go to the cytoplasm. So messenger RNA will bind to the ribosome, and then it will produce protein. Actually, when bind to the ribosome, the transferase RNA will kita kata apa, coding for the messenger RNA. Codon is for the messenger RNA. tRNA is it has anticodon. So it will pair the base. Okay.
Cikgu Fathiah. Okay.
Ya.
Kita nak break sekejap. Okay.
Boleh.
Sebelum kita break, saya nak bagi kod kelas kita yang kedua, iaitu nombor 9. Okay, stay tune.
Alah, apa ni? PKPB lagi. SPM pula ditangguhkan. Jenuhlah nak bayar yuran tuition. Pernah dengar tentang tuition percuma? Kami di Akademi YouTuber menyediakan tuition online secara percuma kepada anda semua. Ada prasekolah, sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, STPM, juga untuk matrikulasi. Percuma je. Jom layari laman sesawang www.academyyoutuber.com.
Hello, okay, welcome back.
Hello, hi. Sorry, Cikgu Wawa. Sorry Cikgu Wahidah. I disturb you. Sorry. Right. Thank you.
Lepas sebelum Q&A nanti kita nak bagi kod yang ketiga pula
You can ni lah interrupt lah Cikgu Wahidah maybe I not kita kata not notice lah Okay, mechanism action of non-steroid hormone. Alright. So the characteristic of non-steroid hormone, not soluble in lipid, so cannot diffuse through the plasma membrane. Alright. So what happen if the steroid hormone can enter the target cell, but the non-steroid hormone cannot enter the target cell. So the mechanism action of the non-steroid hormone is via activation of cyclic. Ini pun cikgu tersilap betul sorry. C tu must use a small kan? Small cyclic AMP system.
Cyclic AMP.
Kejap so this is the diagram. Okay, before we what we call proceed with the mechanism of action of non-steroid hormone. So let we kita kata apa view the show hopefully can work. So the hormone, it cannot enter the plasma membrane, but it will activate CAMP. So CAMP will activate the protein kinase A. So active protein kinase A will activate kinase B. Produce ATP will use. When it will activate the kinase B, and then the protein kinase B will activate the protein kinase C and use of ATP. So active protein kinase C will activate protein with the usage of ATP, and then it will produce active protein and will kita kata apa? So the cell of the target cell will take action. Okay. If you check in the diagram, number 1, number 2, number 3. So number 1, peptide hormone first messenger bind to G protein. So in this diagram, just now cikgu rasa, saya ni macam, okay. So it act as a first messenger in extracellular signal, the hormone. So and bind to specific receptor protein in the plasma membrane. So what happened from the blood vessel? So the hormone, okay, it will bind to the protein receptor. So the protein receptor compared to the steroid hormone, protein receptor in the non-steroid hormone, it will wait ataupun stay at the plasma membrane because the non-steroid hormone cannot enter the cell, because it not solute to the lipid. What happen here? The hormone act as a first messenger, bind to specific protein in the plasma membrane. So specific the receptor protein is on the plasma membrane. The binding causes conformation changes in the receptor. So when it bind, so it the receptor will changing configuration, and increase the affinity of the receptor to bind with the relay molecule G protein, or we call as guanosine nucleotide binding protein. So here is the G protein. So G protein will not active until the protein receptor kita kata apa change the configuration structure. Okay. The inactive G protein then bind with GTP. This one, G protein bind with GTP and become activated G protein. When the protein receptor change the configuration, so it will activate the G protein. Then it will bind with the guanosine triphosphate and become activated G protein. The activated G protein split into 2 parts. If you check here,
Cikgu Fathiah, ada satu soalan daripada Syamnurin. Dia tanya what nucleotide teacher ni, maksudnya dekat mana ni? Dia tanya what nucleotide ni. Nucleotide.
Nucleotide itu pada DNA lah, pada DNA nucleotide. Kan?
Dengan
the nucleotide sequence tu, just now we mentioned about the transcription and translation. So on the DNA actually it has the sequence of base tu kan. So nucleotide there are 2 type kan. Dia ada DNA and RNA. Depend to the type of the, kalau DNA it has the sugar dia ialah ribose kan, deoxyribose. Kalau yang nucleotide, kalau RNA it has ribose.
Tapi cerita yang pasal nucleotide tu kita belajar in detail pasal DNA.
Ya nanti. Sintesis protein lah. Now we just hormon kan. Alright, split into two part. Saya ada masalah nak. I have a problem with my computer. So
Gerak ke slide tu?
saya sekejap Alright. Say one of the part GTP complex in turn move to activate the enzyme adenylyl cyclase. So this is the adenylyl cyclase. If student you can observe here. In the mechanism action of non-steroidal hormone, it has adenylyl cyclase, G protein, and protein receptor. So adenylyl cyclase will activate when the G protein active. So it active. Meaning it will produce kan GTP complex GTP GA complex. So activated adenylyl cyclase convert ATP into CAMP. So here this what we call very important structure here in the mechanism of action of the non-steroidal hormone production of CAMP from the adenylyl cyclase. When activated adenylyl cyclase, it will uses of ATP what we call form the cyclic adenosine monophosphate. The CAMP is very important. Adenylyl cyclase convert ATP to cyclic adenosine monophosphate. So this CAMP is the second messenger. The first messenger just now we mentioned about the hormone kan, hormone. Second is the adenylyl cyclic adenosine monophosphate as the second messenger. So from CAMP it will relay the signal and activate protein kinase or some other protein that leads to response. Okay, second messenger in the intracellular. Hormone is extracellular. Signal in the cell which then activate other enzyme. CAMP will trigger enzyme cascade reaction. What is the enzyme cascade reaction? Okay, the reaction later Cikgu will explain in detail. Where the action of one enzyme in turn activate another enzyme reaction. Very small enzyme activate other enzyme reaction. The impact is very big lah. Small enzyme it will give the bigger impact. This bring about a rapid and amplified response to the non-steroid hormone, but the effect generally lasts for a short period. Okay, in the last slide in my tuition this evening, you have to compare the mechanism action of non-steroid hormone and steroid hormone, because if not I not mistaken 2018 they already come up in STPM structure question 2 mark give differences. If they mention about the compare you have to give similarity persamaan. Kalau dia kata differences, just give differences. Okay, already come out in 2018. Okay, this is the cascade effect. Example here is epinephrine or adrenaline. The hormone is epinephrine or adrenaline. So you can check here. Protein receptor is on the plasma membrane. Also, G protein and have adenylyl cyclase. So adenylyl cyclase uses of ATP, it will produce cyclic AMP. Okay, example hormone epinephrine activate enzyme kinase. Okay, through the enzyme cascade reaction, they inactivate glycogen phosphorylase is converted to active glycogen. Glycogen phosphorylase. The glycogen phosphorylase converted glycogen into glucose phosphate. Biasanya soalan macam ni dia tak bagi contoh lah dia for the mechanism of enzyme for STPM, just the student je bagi contoh kan, dia give example, describe kan, tapi setakat ni belum ada. Tapi now STPM kan dia more to thinking skill question kan, bagi contoh setakat ni belum ada contoh lah Glucophosphate is then converted to glucose. Many enzyme phosphorylase molecule are activated. Large quantity of glucose are produced rapidly within a short time. This is oxidized to release more energy. Okay, cascade effect. Just now teacher mentioned. I will. Oh, dah 10 suku Cikgu nak cepat lah Cascade effect is a chain reaction in which the first messenger, the hormone such adrenaline, causes the increase in the production of the second messenger, the cyclic AMP. The effect is amplified until numerous last production is formed. Cascade effect is very important to bring about the fast achievement result. 10, 15
10, 15. Mungkin nanti dekat proses kita boleh percepatkan kot. Sempat.
Okay. Cikgu cepatkan je. This is similarity, comparison, mechanism action of steroid hormone and non-steroid hormone. Okay, mechanism action, differences. Cikgu ni, sekejap cikgu tak payah baca lah sebab dah masa dah steroid hormone because we have activity kan. Alright. So
okay, boleh saya bagi kod yang ketiga dulu tak, Cikgu?
Boleh.
Okay, so kod yang ketiga nombor 8. Okay, 8. Okay, boleh continue, Cikgu.
Okay, we can continue, Cikgu Wawa.
Okay, boleh.
Boleh okay.
Dah sebut kan?
Tak ada pertanyaan kan setakat ni Cikgu? Saya nampak je tak ada pertanyaan
Belum.
Tak ada Okay. Okay, some hormone and their types are given below. Hormone and type. This is the past year question. Hormone. Okay, one cortisol. Number 1. Number 2 androgen. Number 3 glucagon. Oxytocin ni 2015 ulangan cikgu rasa ni. Type steroid, peptide steroid. For cortisol steroid, androgen peptide, glucagon peptide, oxytocin steroid. Which hormone correspond correctly to their type? Dia nak jawab tak?
Okay.
A, 1 and 2. B, 1 and 3. C, 2 and 5. D, 3 and 4. Student?
Okay. Not yet. Belum lagi. Come on. Syam Nurin. Okay, jom. Cuba jawab Okay, Farah Quraisyah answer B.
Farah B. Ada lagi? Any student want to try? Okay. We go through Cikgu bagi answer lah
Huiru also answer B for both.
Farah Ain, Huiru and Farah Ain Farah Ain also B kan? Okay. Correct. Good. Very good. The answer is 1 and 3. 1 and 3 cortisol is steroid, 3 glucagon is peptide hormone. Very good. Farah Ain, good try. Zi Chin Chai, Eng Chi Yao, Farah Ain, Huiru Farah Quraisyah. Okay, second. Here also the past year question. The molecular structure of two classes of hormone P and Q are shown in the diagram below. Okay. When you see the Q ni, there are 4 ring kan? 4 ring must be steroid hormone. Alright. Must be Must. It is steroid hormone Okay. Which is true about the molecular structure of the hormone above? A, only P enter the target cell. B and Q activate an enzyme cascade inside the target cell. Cascade effect is just for the peptide hormone kan. C, only Q bind to the receptor inside the nucleus. Okay, we have, tak ada lagi.
Okay, boleh lagi.
Try answer. Receptor inside the nucleus of the target cell. Q bind to receptor. If bind to the receptor in the nucleus, meaning it is the steroid hormone lah, because steroid hormone is the lipid soluble. It can go through the plasma membrane ya. Plasma membrane is the phospholipid bilayer. Tak ada yang cuba ya. P and Q bind to G protein link receptor on the surface of the target cell. Actually in this question, one is the steroid hormone, and another one is non-steroid hormone or peptide hormone. Farah, Ain, Yuru, C.
C.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations ya.
Okay.
Yang cuba tu tak apa, nanti kita buat ulang kaji lagi ya.
Okay. So the answer
Okay,
is
estrogen and progesterone, we can ni ataupun we stop here.
Ya.
Terus. Cikgu Awa,
Ya,
Cikgu
Cikgu.
Nur Waida.
Okay. Belum lagi untuk soalan
Ya.
3 belum jawab lagi.
Soalan 3 belum jawab.
Belum. Okay. So what is your answer, student? Okay.
Estrogen and
Okay.
progesterone only effect in the target cell because estrogen and progesterone, you must remember it is a steroid hormone ya, effect target cell ya. The specific gene this question also from the past year question. The specific gene are present only in the DNA of the target cell. B, the specific receptor are present in the cytoplasm of the target cell. The specific receptor on the surface of the plasma membrane of the target cell. The enzyme required the cascade effect are only produced in the cytoplasm of the target cell.
Okay,
Farah Quraisha, okay. Farah, good try. Alright, okay. Yeah. Congratulations Farah. You get all the answer that you choose is correct. Yeah, very good Farah. So you in this class you pay attention ya. Good. Okay, Huiru also answer B ya. Okay. All the students that get the correct answer, congratulations. If you get wrong, it's okay. Your exam is lama lagi kan. You have to do more revision lah. Which are true about the mechanism of action of the peptide hormone. Just now I mentioned, sometime in your exam, so non-steroid hormone, they use the term of peptide hormone. Yeah, but in your syllabus, they write the non-steroid hormone. So it's the same lah. Okay, number 1, activate the gene expression. Number 2, activate G protein peptide. You must remember G peptide hormone does not enter the cytoplasm, bind to the receptor in the cytoplasm. Very easy kan? Cikgu rasa ni senang lah. Very easy question dia.
Which are true.
Sorry Cikgu Wawa.
Tak, saja nak mengingatkan pelajar which is true.
For me, for the Huiru choose C, para Ain also choose C. This topic actually not very difficult but for the the mechanization of the peptide hormone, maybe the student cannot understand, but I advise you have to do the what we call the I think map, flowchart map lah, flowchart. Beside you have to watch again the video lah, para Ain also. Alright, okay, congratulations the student that choose the correct answer. You all of you really understand lah this topic actually not very what we call tough lah this topic kan compared to last week kan Cikgu Naini the topic that Cikgu Naini that's very tough very abstract Okay, which of the following will be induced by aldosterone? Okay, aldosterone.
Aldosterone
So even in your syllabus STPM, just it mentioned the student have to master mechanism action of steroid and non-steroid hormone, but you also have to remember type of steroid and non-steroid hormone because the question ask you two type of the hormone. Okay, which following will induce aldosterone? Any student want to try?
Not yet. Okay, come on student.
Aldosterone. Aldosterone is what we call the endocrine gland. Okay, Yu choose D okay.
Donkey. Quiru B. Parain B.
Which one? D or B? Donkey or ball? Ball. Formation of messenger RNA. Aldosterone okay. Congratulations.
It's okay. Okay.
Ada 5 minit lagi kan? This is the last last question. Which hormone will increase the production of cyclic adenosine monophosphate in its mechanism of action? Glucagon. All the what we call the objective question. The student have to know type of the hormone steroid and non-steroid hormone. Okay, glucagon, estrogen, adrenaline, aldosterone. Just now aldosterone already appear kan in our last previous question kan. Ciayu B, Farain A. Okay, this is our last Siapa yang dapat banyak ni betul? Boleh Cikgu Wawa, boleh tak you recognize the student that A? The student that get
Answer A.
answer no from number 1 to number 6 tadi, yang mana dapat semua betul? You can you can
Farah Ain, Huiru, Farah Qurainsyah, yang saya nampak betul lah.
Nanti boleh contact cikgu lah
Okay.
Cikgu akan your effort tu cikgu nak hargai appreciate
It's okay.
duit raya masih ada raya lagi kan. That day siapa yang that day ada bagi nombor telefon tapi sorry lah cikgu belum lagi ni ada masalah-masalah sekarang covid semua kan.
Student nama Eng Ciaya ni dia ada batch apa ni Batch EDD kan? Saya perasan
ada EDD EDD lah dia ada ya. Cikgu rasa tapi ni bukan Prayu kan? This is not the Prayu icon.
Ya ke?
Prayu icon I rasa macam colour biru
warna coklat kan?
Warna brown kan? Tapi tak apalah
Apa dia
effort dia tu. Okay. Alright. So we already finish our tuition for this evening So I hope the student can understand mana-mana kelemahan tu ialah daripada cikgu lah I try my best really I try my best to give the student kita kata apa get the knowledge lah and so I wish you all get the good result lah for your STPM semester 2 So for the matriculation student now they not enter not enter yet kan so maybe they can use this tuition later lah Okay, thank you very much that all the student, all the teachers, also all the Conti member Contis in the member in the Conti that join my class for this evening. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay, terima kasih Cikgu Fathiah atas perkongsian ilmu bagi tajuk Mechanism of Action for hormon pada malam ini. Okay, so Alhamdulillah kelas malam ni selesai. Okay, jadi sebelum kita tamatkan siaran ni, saya nak bagi kod yang last sekali iaitu nombor 6. Number 6. Nombor 6 Okay, baik, jangan lupa link e-didik yang telah kita berikan di situ. Okay, untuk sijil dan anda kena guna email e-didik sahajalah Okay, so link sijil boleh didapatkan dekat dalam chatbox di tepi tu. Okay, dan link tersebut akan tamat tempoh setengah jam selepas live ini. Okay, tapi untuk kod combination kod tu pula dia hanya 15 minit sahaja so kena cepat-cepat claim kredit lah. Okay, so jika ada terdapat kesalahan memasukkan email kita takkan layan lah So kena betul-betul lah isi menggunakan email e-didik. Okay, kelas seterusnya untuk kelas tuition biologi PRA U adalah pada hari dan waktu yang sama ya, Sabtu 9.30 malam pada minggu hadapan. Dan jangan lupa juga dapatkan jadual terkini slot guru di website kita ya, iaitu www.academyyoutuber.com. Saya nak bagi peluang lah kepada kawan-kawan cikgu kita di konti untuk memberi sepatah dua kata. Bermula dengan Cikgu Nur Naini dulu.
Assalamualaikum. Jadi a good explanation daripada Cikgu Fathiah tentang mekanisme hormon. Jadi cikgu harap student semua kena ingatlah proses tu penting. So good luck nanti.
Terima kasih Cikgu Nur Naini. Kita bagi peluang pada Cikgu Su. Nak bagi sepatah dua kata. Cikgu Su.
Terima kasih Miss Wawa. Saya harap semua pelajar dan penonton enjoy kelas biologi pada malam ini dan jangan lupa untuk join kelas pada waktu yang sama dan masa yang sama pada minggu hadapan. Thank you ya Miss Wawa.
Ya, sama-sama. Terima kasih Cikgu join kita malam ni. Untuk pelajar, saya nak ingatkanlah untuk mekanisme of hormon ni, mechanism action for hormon ini, mungkin kamu kena tengok video tadi ya. Video tadi dia memudahkan kamu untuk lebih faham lah ya, untuk tengok flow mekanisme tersebut. Kejap ya. So jangan lupa ya, layari kami punya portal ya. Saya ulang sekali lagi, www.academyyoutuber.com ya. Ada banyak maklumat info terkini dekat sana berkaitan tentang tuition-tuition percuma. Selain daripada pra-universiti, kita juga ada bermula daripada peringkat tadika. Tadika ataupun kita kata pendidikan awal kanak-kanak kan. Sampailah ke pra-universiti. Dan usaha ini adalah hasil gabungan ya guru-guru di seluruh Malaysia ya, terutama masa dalam kita melawan pandemik COVID-19 sekarang. Dan kita harap tuition percuma ni kita akan teruskan lagi selamanya percuma kan. Kita akan teruskan lagi di mana medium pendidikan kita sekarang sudah berubah ya. So kita kena adapt lah dengan perubahan ini. Semoga kita semua mendapat manfaat daripada kelas-kelas. So ingat ya, hashtag bermula percuma, selamanya percuma. So sehingga itu kita jumpa lagi pada minggu hadapan. Assalamualaikum. Bye.
Tuition online percuma. Tuition online percuma. Layari www.academyyoutuber bagi mengikuti tuition online secara percuma. Prasekolah, sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, semua ada di Akademi YouTuber. Rujuk jadual di laman sesawang www.academyyoutuber.com. Semoga masa terluang anak-anak anda diisi dengan sebaiknya. Tuition online percuma, mestilah Akademi YouTuber.
Dibawakan kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber.